Today, we find ourselves in an African safari in Florida, reviewing the Animal Kingdom Lodge Hotel. From the record-breaking collection of African artifacts, to the animal encounters, to the fantastically themed rooms, we're showing you around to see if this deserves a place on your bucket list. But if you're new here, we're Mitch and Ella of MitchEllaCo, and after 5 years, 20 countries, and over 100 travel videos, we're starting our biggest adventure yet. Around the world in 80 stays. From theme park resorts to luxury escapes to iconic city hotels, we're showing you the most unforgettable places to stay and what to do nearby. In our last video, we were in Osaka, Japan at the Universal Studios, guiding you through the entire park. From Super Nintendo World to Minion-themed food to extraordinary rides. But today, it's all about a Disney resort that will blow you away. Welcome to Animal Kingdom's Lodge, where we are at a Disney property today investigating, is it worth the splurge? We know they like the money here, but we will be taking you through the whole hotel to see if this should be on your bucket list. All the zoo animals in the African safari, we're here to investigate it for you guys, so make sure you like and subscribe, and let's get into it. So we're hiking back from the main entrance and you're going to catch the shuttle to any of the parks, but we're going to talk about destination first. Number one, this is a pretty out of the way hotel. You come here as a destination itself or to visit Animal Kingdom as well. That's a great combo. It's about a 10-minute shuttle bus ride to the park. All the other parks, which they do shuttle you to by bus, are 15 to 20 minutes, so make sure you put in that buffer when you're booking the hotel. If this is the hotel for you, if you're visiting the other parks, or maybe you switch to a different hotel. As we make it inside to check in, I just wanted to mention this is a 4-star hotel, but we've already been on the inside and I think it's a 5-star hotel in our eyes. It has over 22,000 Google reviews sitting at a 4.8, so it's doing something right. But we're gonna take you inside to tell you what it's like to check in, as well as show you this lobby that deserves its own award in itself.
What does it smell like?
Africa. So you can park your car here overnight. You can drive up and have valet instead as well. That's an option. They'll unload your whole car, take your luggage inside, and then we'll make our way into check-in. But it's buzzing. There's like always cars coming in and out, and it's very popular here. Immediately, you're immersed in Disney's magic in Africa, essentially. We're greeted as you come in. There's plenty of people to check you in. There are 1,300 different rooms to choose from, as well as, I want to say 5 types, which we'll go through. We have a pool view, which I'm pretty excited about, but the Savannah views, those are the highly in demand and more expensive ones. We'll take you over to the check-in desk, which is adorable, and we had a fantastic experience. Okay, so when I walked up, I was fully anticipating our arrival at noon would be pushed until we got into the room until 3 for check-in. But they immediately got us in, and I want to say upgraded our room to the pool view. I was thinking that we were going to drop our luggage off at the bell desk, which is right off the lobby, but instead they got us in. They also gave us a map, and she broke down where each thing is, all the pools, the section of the rooms to choose from, as well as where breakfast is and all that good stuff. But the lobby is, again, the award, the gem, the thing to write home about, and we'll take you there right now. Welcome to the lobby, but we are on the backside. The cameraman said this is the best view because we have floor-to-ceiling windows that illuminate the whole lobby for your viewing pleasure. Let's take a look around. Educational aspect of the hotel. They have different people that represent Africa as well as animals that you can learn from. So there is one right next to us in the lobby. We got some species feces for you to check out if you were curious, but these are strategically placed throughout the hotel for your learning experience. As you can see, this place is enormous, and what a wonder just to walk around as soon as you check in. We got in so quickly, I didn't even get a chance to look around, but if you can see far in the distance, there's the doors we came through, but this was a much better view. You have all the levels of the hotel in front of you, and then I'll take you over here. African artifacts and trinkets and different collectibles that they have here. Apparently, they have the largest collection of these outside of the continent of Africa, which I thought was pretty extraordinary. You can see them sprinkled about in the lobby, so if you did have a longer time to check in, you could check them out.
If you've ever played Drake's Uncharted, and he like breaks into old museums, or Indiana Jones, this is what that looks like. Where they break into this and then they steal stuff, totally like that.
We found some artifacts strategically placed. From here, I can see like 10 glass encasements, so you can wander around. But this one was the coolest one that we found. Now that we've stayed at more than one Disney hotel, we know that it is tradition for them to have TVs with low-to-the-ground stools for the kids to watch. Usually Disney cartoons, somebody got a hold of the remote and it's Nickelodeon, which is like totally sinful, but apparently they got some good stuff. We have my favorite, a map in the lobby. This is actually of the foods that they have to offer. If you are okay with experiencing African food, it's a favorite, or you're adventurous, this is the hotel for you. They have so many things to choose from. Right off the lobby, we make it to their gift shop, which is the most African-inspired Animal Kingdom and also Lion King inspired thing that I have ever seen. We have to take a look around. Oh my gosh, I love it. They're already in Christmas. It's still, well, November. We just switched over. Wow. Can you say Hakuna Matata? You have to leave a comment down below if you made it this far into the video and you would buy this merch. We just got back from Disney Japan, Tokyo Disney Sea and Tokyo Disneyland, and I will say it has a rumor that they are less expensive, and we have an exact comparison for you. I got ears there and they were $15, and we have ears here for $37 as well as $45. Yes, it's a confirmation Japan is cheaper. There are so many. I never knew pins were such a big deal at Disney, but there's even trading stations and a whole community on it, and then you pin them to the backpack. It's all making sense now. But the collection that they have here, just in this gift shop in the hotel, and I think this pole has them everywhere, it's a lot. Seeing that this is our third Disney hotel, we can compare them for you. So Disneyland Tokyo has a lot of grab and go, just like we do here, but if you go to the Miracosta in Tokyo Disney Sea, it's more of just candies and souvenirs. So this one is monumentally large, as well as such a variety to choose from, but I saw that you have a mini fridge and a microwave, so you can make most of the frozen and refrigerated food behind me. Before we left, we had to buy some trail mix, just so our audience knows how expensive, what to expect when you come here. This bag was $6.80 US. So the hotel is enormous. It's notorious for walkability, far walkability. So we have two sections of the hotel, the Jambo House, which is what we're in right now, and the Kidani, which is the extra section. It was an extension that was built on more for Disney timeshares, but you can still visit it. It has its own pool. So we're gonna show you both of the pools and all four of the Savannahs coming up next. Now the lobby was on the third floor. It's kind of European, where you're lifted but you're on the first floor. But now we've made it to the first floor, where we have the Uzima pool, which is the first of two pools. This one is in the Jambo House attached to it, and it is supposed to be the biggest pool a Disney resort has to offer other than the water parks. So I think that's pretty magical. Besides the two pools, before we even make it inside, I found an activity board. I've been hunting for these. I saw them online. So much to do here. There's actually movies under the stars, which we have Princess and the Frog, Lilo and Stitch, on choice days depending on weather. But
the Santa Claus.
I didn't see the Santa Claus.
The Santa Claus.
Oh, that's the middle one. Yeah, yeah. Then we have different arts and crafts activities, as well as family wellness. There's a fitness center one, lots to do. We have found the sun and the poolside bar. We haven't made it to all the restaurants that they have to offer, but we have made it to the pool. Lots of featured cocktails, African wine to choose from, as well as maybe some bites, some sangria I see. Maybe this is just the beverage menu though. As you can see, this is a ginormous pool, which I don't see that there's that many people in it. I don't think it's ever that crowded because it's so big, and you have the Disney parks to go to too. But behind me we have a 67 feet water slide, and the other one at the other pool is even bigger, which we will take you to that section soon enough. But I just wanted to say, usually guests go to the pool where their hotel room is at, but if it was ever crowded, you could go over to the other one too. I have found the flamingos, and I hear they're some of the easiest ones to spot because it's right outside of the pool. You're walking by, you're gonna spot some flamingos. I cannot believe this. This is the first time I've seen them in person, but this is in the experience of staying here, the animal encounters. It's the pool area that keeps on giving. We have found a Kuna Matata playground with plenty of things to do behind me. I'll also say the pool's open 10 to 10, but the hot tubs are open till 11. So it is a fun, interactive activities to be had here.
Really open till 10?
Yeah, it's on the sign over there.
It's so late. That's amazing.
What an opportunity to learn about Africa. So they have these little pop-up things throughout, and you can read about them with your kids. I just think it's just another interactive activity that you should take advantage when you're staying here. So we have finally made it to the infamous Savannah. There are four Savannahs to choose from. This just happens to be one of them, but I wanted to talk about the room choices. We have the standard, we have the pool, which we have, and then we have the Savannah rooms that overlook it. So wonderful. We also have the 1 to 2 suites and the presidential room, so lots to choose from here, but we will be touring you through our room, which is a pool view, soon enough. Welcome to Pumbaa's Fun and Games. I saw the neon lights from the distance. We're just off the pool. Let's take a look inside this arcade.
The rarest sighting in the whole park is Mitch of MitchEllaCo. Vroom vroom.
You don't always find a fitness center built into a Disney resort because there's so much to do and so many things and so much walking that it's not usual. But we did find massage and fitness center. There's no spa, but you can get a massage or go work out.
Ooh, techno gym.
Wow, high quality. We have a lot of cardio machines. We have a lot of TVs. Some Disney movies I can see overhead, as well as free weights and towels. As we leave the gym, I just wanted to mention we saw a sauna together, as well as a locker room and a steam room built into the bathroom. Lots of things and equipment to choose from if you wanted to get your gym on, but it's also, access is open 24 hours a day. The hours of all the facilities here are fantastic. Jaico, maybe? This is a sit-down restaurant that they offer here. I hear really good things about the steak and the 4-cheese pasta, I want to say. It's sit-down, it's more expensive, but it is the experience and lots of African wine to choose from. I'm pretty sure this is where you get your breakfast buffet. This is...
And dinner.
Bomba! It has dinner and lunch, but right now it's in between all you can eat. This is supposed to be one of the best buffets in all of the Disney resort hotel buffets that they have to offer. So if you're interested in African food or just want to try a little something different, I'd give it a try. Welcome to the Victorian Falls Lounge. This overlooks the buffet as well as the lobby if you go up one level. This is where you get your specialty cocktails, your African wine, and Africa beers. There we go. I got all 3 of them, but just a nice place to relax and unwind. Well guys, it comes to the time of the day where I bust out the map. We are on our second Savannah. before we stayed, or where we're staying is right next to the pool, and it's the Uzuma pool and the Uzuma Savannah. We've made it right off the lobby, off of the floor to ceiling windows, where you can just walk out immediately and see some animals. That's gonna be the Arusha Savannah? Yeah, your guess is as good as mine. But we're making our way over to the secondary area of the hotel, which is more rooms. Again, this is more timeshare rooms, but you can still get them. They're just more expensive. And it has 2 more Savannahs attached and another pool. Welcome to the directory. We are 10 minutes into our walk from the Jambo House to the Kidani? Yeah, your guess is as good as mine, as always, Village. It says we're right here in this roundabout. We've made it to the hotel lobby, which is right behind me, and we're going to make our loop through. We have made it to our second lobby of this hotel. This is if you are staying in the extension, the Kidani Village. Check-in is to my left, which is beautiful. And then we have a souvenir shop to my right. And then we have another Savannah in the distance, another floor to ceiling windows. We have made it to Sunset Savannah just in time for the sunset. It's in the distance behind you. But I wanted to say that the best time to see animals is really early in the morning, and at sunset you'll have the most encounters. Welcome to Samawati's pool. This is the secondary pool off of the Kidani Resort. We do have a pool bar in the distance behind us, but there's plenty to do and see here. I even saw some sports courts on the way in, as well as almost like a whole water park, a splash pad built for kids. It's almost age appropriate as you move through the park. It's just so cool here. We have frozen on the rocks, non-alcoholic wine, beer, and even some entrees. Oh, we got some shaking in the back. Kids meals, as well as gourmet grilled cheese, hot dogs, those things, poolside foods. This is the bar that's built in to the swimming area if you wanted to grab something to eat throughout the day.
They have a PB&J Uncrustables. Sign me up, Buttercup.
Just for a smooth $7. I cannot believe this is built into the pool. Instead of swimming at the enormous pool at the other resort, I would totally come over here with the kids, use this splash pad, get wet, run around, because the weather is so good. Right now it's actually 5:30, so the sun is going down. It looks a little darker and colder, but it was definitely a smooth 75 today. And if you're in the sun, splashing around, it's a great time. Just a quick clip to tell you that this fitness center faces the whole water park. Ooh. And while your kids are swimming around and jumping through the water, you can get your workout on and then come join them afterwards. It's a great meld of different things to do where it's parents and kids mushed together. And just like that, we've walked 6 miles through the whole hotel and we make it back to our room, but I just wanted to take a second for this hallway. If you saw our other 2 Disney resort hotel reviews in Japan, we have Tokyo Disneyland, which had impeccable hallways, the details alone. Love the carpet. I love the light fixtures, and then the doors even with that, and the 3-dimensional number, but let's take a look inside. Welcome to room 1028 in the giraffe trail. We make it inside, and oh, I love this room. If you are a fan of themed rooms, this is no exception, as you'd seen throughout the hotel. So first off, we have the full-length mirror, which is my all-time favorite. Check your Disney fit before you walk out the door, but let's make it into this bathroom. We have the full-size mirror. We have a Kuna Matata artwork accented. Lots of towels to choose from, but not an overwhelming amount. They are really into conservation, water conservation with the towels. We do have a couple amenities, a bath, sea salt? Bath soap. There's no tub, so I'm like, is it salt? No, it's soap. We have mouthwash, lotion, vanity kit, some hand towels, ooh, and even a close-up mirror, but that light isn't very bright, so I wouldn't recommend it for makeup. Okay, and we make it to the shower. Ooh, and the toilet. So we have your majority of towels in here, some tissues. I love the accented wood shelves and the metal bar. It's just nice. It goes with the theming. There's an automatic fan, as you can hear. Then we have the full standing shower. And we have, I haven't smelt these yet, but I have a feeling they're phenomenal. Sea Marine shampoo, conditioner, body wash, all that good stuff. A nook for your own toiletries. 2 shower spouts. This is looking good. I think this is pretty spacious and good size. But if you needed a tub, this wouldn't be the room for you. Okay, we make it to the built-in closet. We have half for all your clothing. If you were staying here long term, it would be my recommendation to stay here more than one night. You can put all your clothes. We have an extra pillow, an extra blanket, safe. I did notice there's not an iron, but it looks like a steamer. I feel like that is more in demand than an iron. Most people don't even know how to use those nowadays. And a miniature closet down below. Love the wood accents and the details on the exterior that bring the African vibe to you. We make it to the coffee station, which is my husband's favorite. We have a nice Keurig and all the nooks of green teas and coffees and sugars and creams. Then down below, there is a fridge. Now I'll say there isn't water included in the room in the stay, but you do have a fridge if you want to take food back to the room or you had leftovers somewhere. Then if you come down to my level, there's a African Savannah over here. It's totally straight out of Lion King, but I have to show you all the artworks. It's astonishing the details that they put in the room. One, we have some baskets on the wall, straight out of Africa, I swear. And then we'll come this way. We have this la-di-da. I mean, it's pretty legit. Then we have the headboards with the backlighting, the sconces on the wall, even the trim on the ceiling. It's gorgeous. Then we'll take you, we'll do a 360 to the beds over here. This is one of my favorite zones because, well, we got 2 queens, which just came with our room, but we have the light switches that aren't actually switches. You can control all of the light switches from here, the sconces, the backlighting, the overhead, and it even has a good night button, which when you're like ready to go to sleep and you're like, how do I turn off all of these? Trust me, it's a hotel problem. They solved it with the good night button. One of my favorite touches is the Amazon integrated Alexa with Disney ears, and it shows you instructions in this nice booklet. You can ask it Disney trivia, ask it to tell you a joke, but also it could read you a good night story. I just thought that was so cute that they added that. And time for the bed test. Was it good? It's pretty firm, not gonna lie. It kind of is giving me Japan vibes. And then the pillows, oh, they're really fluffy. Very fluffy, and I love that they gave us 4 of them instead of 2. Love a good extra pillow, but as you can see in the closet, you have a backup too. We have the introduction of our family on the Animal Kingdom Lodge big screen, but the real star of the room are the outlets. It is my love language to have more than 5 in a room, I'm gonna be honest. We have the themed dresser, but above you can see there's 2 outlets on each side, as well as USB on each side too. So there's 4 in total, and then on each bed side there's another 2 and over there, and another 2 on the other side of the queen. I don't know if it's the same on the king side, but I am an absolute fan. We have the work zone, which we're already putting to work, editing more hotel reviews for you, so definitely make sure you like and subscribe, guys. This one's been incredible, but there's still more to come. And then we actually have a pool room view, which I don't know if I've mentioned yet, but we're gonna walk outside with you. We've brought you outside to see the pool in the distance. Now, usually we might not walk all the way around, but this one has lots of vegetation and there's no gate to get out. But I wanted to give you my final thoughts of the hotel. Okay, final thoughts, guys. This hotel has so much to offer. One being there's so much to learn. Not only are there animals everywhere and you're walking around, but they have pieces of information that you can learn, people that work here that you can learn from. It's just a really educational experience if you're into it, and learning about Africa and animals. That leads me to the next one. Animal lovers, if you really want to experience Africa in Florida, you can definitely do that here by booking your room. That's one of the standout unique features, the 4 savannas that they have to offer. I'll also say that you should probably stay more than one night. So as our Around the World in 80 Stays ranking goes, we'll play the leaderboard at the end. You have to make sure you stay tuned to see where it lands, but I'll say that we would put this number 1. Not gonna lie to you guys, we're on 5 or 6 hotels by now, and the 2 Disney parks that we stayed at in Japan are comparable. I will say they're extraordinary in their own right, but they don't have the activities and the interactiveness of the Animal Kingdom, and the theming we enjoy so much more here than we did at both those hotels. The other couple hotels we stayed at are not even comparable, to be honest. So this is ranked number 1. So if you're a Disney fan, or you love animals, or you love crazy food, definitely book your stay.